In this Eternal Return video, we watch an Immortal Ranked Rozzi player whose name translated actually means Goldfish stomp other players on the Korean server. And they burst down Aya, but now Rozzi doing a lot of damage to that Hygiene on the back end. Here's the build he's using and the ID. Hey, if you feel like my commentary provides you with value at any point in the video, please consider subscribing. Let's get it. Alright guys, so of course, get your point in your W. Your W is kind of your bread and butter ability. You're going to be spamming it to move around a little bit faster on the map. And it's going to help you a lot in fights. It's called Flutter. She's already managed to collect the dead battery. So yeah, this is squads play. It's going to be very cool because I haven't done a squads video yet. So you're going to get a little bit of a sense of Black Survival. If you want to jam it with your friends, what are the mechanics behind that? She will be heading to Hotel now. The route is Avenue, Hotel, Alley, and then finally Pond. You've kind of got to finish everything fast. She's going to be making the ionized battery pretty soon. I see he hasn't opted to make it yet. He's just going to be porting to Alley actually. Just getting everything he needs as quickly as possible. Finally seems to be making some food. Gets the Stallion Medal. Now we'll definitely be making the ionized metal, the ionized battery as soon as those chickens go down. If you saw the combo there, it was the W into the Q and then an E to finish them all off. Gets the Beretta, mixes it with the ionized battery, and that's going to get you the Electron Blaster. So already we're looking pretty well using the sensor. This is very important in team play, guys. You need to see what's going on around you. You don't want to get caught out by two players just running at you. So the more information you have on the map, the better. Usually in solos play, you wouldn't do it that early because it stalls you. He's going to be able to make the diving suit here. Get closer to making that optical camouflage suit. So now all he needs for the optical camouflage suit is a glass panel, which he's going to be able to make as soon as he finds stones and glue. But yeah, he's just collecting some branches. Gonna need some more leather at some point, but he's taking it chilled. Gonna get those stones. Just watching what Aya and Jackie, his teammates, are doing. If you don't know the Black Survival lore, a little bit of insights to some Black Survival lore. Aya and Jackie actually hate each other. Aya happens to be a police officer and Jackie is a serial killer. So not the best to have on one team, but it is what it is, right? Okay, he gets the glass panel, and now he's going to be able to finish his optical camouflage suit. Ooh, uses the flutter, just bursts down that chicken, gets the next glass bottle, gets the tiara, and he's going to be able to make the crystal tiara as soon as he gets some more stone. And wow, very close to full build, and very quickly too. He's not going to take that stone though, he's going to hyperloop to his teammates. I think prioritizing movement across the map. He's got the killer heels done. He's going to need to find a chain to get the Bucephalus done. But he does finish his crystal tiara right now. The Uchiwa is waiting on an item as well. We'll see if he finishes his Uchiwa. His Burnish Aegis. He's going to need some spike plank to finish the Crimson Bracelet. And then maybe he can start working on getting the Burnish Aegis done as well. They find some leather, some mithril. Very good item on Rozzi, guys. I think he's actually even typing to his teammates whether... I'm not sure because I'm not Korean, but he instantly communicated after he found the mithril. So I'm guessing it's worth communicating to your teammates when you find it. Maybe if you can't use something like mithril or force core, you just find out for your teammates, do you guys want to use this? Yeah, he's putting the mithril down. And he gets the item he needs for a spike plank. He's going to get his Crimson Bracelet. And yeah, just moving around the map. And he finishes the Bucephalus. There's another team in the area. Let's see if they want to fight this. They doing pings. Nah, they want to get out of there. Danger, danger pings. Jackie leading the crew out of there. So they piece out of Cemetery. There seems to be another team. They're wrapping around here. This is sort of aggressive, but they're leaning towards the wall. The other team was more on the other side. So they're not going to be looking for any engages quick. Lots to consider in team play. Third parties really mess you up in team play. You're not really looking to fight unless you're sure you can. Rozzi in charge of getting vision for the team. She goes to the console. Now just going to be searching chests. Also, searching chests becomes way more important in team play. Finds the golden bracelet that builds into a Tinderloss band or a Drape Near. Not sure if anyone can use it. Maybe he's going to pass it over to Jackie. Give her the gold bracelet. He's just going to communicate that he has it right now, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't think they're on voice comms. So you can see him typing there in the bottom left. So just holds on to the golden bracelet, sorry. Maybe he wants to deny it as well. They seem to be grouping. They're going to want to fight. They're seeing this Lennox here. They're standing out of vision. Oh, and they jump on her. Lennox did not see this. And this is going to be an easy kill. The E coming through. What a play. Big boy play. Lennox actually did a lot of damage to Rozzi there. And she finds the burning aegis of that. Naisu, as they would say in Korean. And now he gets some heated stone down. Alright, there seems to be something going on. There's a Magnus here. A Magnus, a Hygiene. They want to engage on this. The Hygiene slows the Jackie. I don't know. Rozzi's 80% health seems to be getting it back. The Q poke from both the Hygiene and the Magnus just putting a lot down onto Jackie. They can't get this engage. Aya pinging something on the map. They want to go into another region. A lot of confusion here. Rozzi kind of wants to go the other way towards the other side of Cemetery, closer to Forest. But they just opt to come out this side by Pond. So they're going to be going to Pond. Aya already getting vision on the console for the team. Oh no, she hasn't done it yet. She was building something. Rozzi. They pinging it. Aya was supposed to do this long ago. To get vision on the console. Jackie already way ahead of the team. I don't know why they don't stick a little bit closer together, but you know, they just trying to be as efficient as possible, get as much done on the map. She's picking up flowers. I think she's going to be looking for some herbal roots, build more of that herbal remedy, and then maybe get some potions off that. Oh yes, finds the fish. Gonna be able to make some nice grilled fish here on the heated stone. And that's big. So yeah, food the main priority. I'm surprised she kept the turtle shell. In my opinion, I thought what the turtle shell would have been for was to maybe build into a mithril shield. But since the mithril was handed over to Jackie, I'm not sure. Aya and Jackie just kind of leaving Rozzi behind. She's going to be farming this bat and trying to catch up. Alright, so the whole team is in Avenue. 15 seconds left on this region. Now 15 seconds. I jumped the gun a bit there. But yeah, they actually have to leave this pretty soon. They're going to be walking up out of Avenue. And let's see what they do here. They're going to be eating some time on their timers. Going to be in alley now. Rozzi eating a lot of time on her timer. She's full build. At some point, gave up on building the Uchiwa and decided to go for Schrodinger's box. Schrodinger's box, also a very viable item on Rozzi, guys. The healing reduction is great. Gives you 40% healing reduction. Finds a glass bottle. Going to be making some potions. Aya and Jackie kind of just leaving Rozzi behind. It's like the two rivals and then the character no one really cares about at the back, just lagging behind. Okay, yeah, they're communicating. They want to start a fight here. I can't see which character that is, but they want to part aggressively here. They're parting into school pretty aggressively. An interesting thing you'll see with team play, with squads play, is that they do like to do a wraparound where someone kind of goes on the flank and then you kind of present your opponent with a hard situation where they might kite into the wrong player. They might kite into your damage or into your tank. So it's very nice to be able to wrap around from different directions as a team when you're moving around the map. I think when you go as one line, you funnel yourself into some very tough situations, and you can really lose to some tough comps. So there's team comps like which will run. Okay, randomly dial in, and she goes over the wall with a Q. They aren't able to get the kill there. Oh no, Jackie pinging. No, sorry, Aya pinging there. Something else going on at school. They trying to wrap around as well. They regroup with Aya. Lee Dylan escaping with a life. They're having a laugh about it there in chat. And they're gonna move on. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, you wanna kind of wrap around, and you don't wanna funnel yourself as a team into a very small area in the game. Like that particular bush that Aya was just checking, very dangerous. There seems to be activity here in hotel. Maybe we're gonna see a scrap here. I think we're gonna see a scrap here. There's a Lennox, a Hygiene, and an ISO. And they see Rozzi, they want to get aggressive. Hygiene going in with the 5 omens, and they burst down Aya, but now Rozzi doing a lot of damage to that Hygiene on the back end. And Jackie going in on the Hygiene. Now Rozzi trying to revive the Aya, and Jackie bursting down Lennox as Lennox tries to get the Hygiene up. I think Jackie already killed the ISO. Jackie plants a trap, very smart. And they just burst Hygiene and Lennox down. Amazing fight. I said amazing fight. That was intense, guys. I'd suggest you run the whole fight back if you want a little bit of insight. Just watch how they did that. It was brilliant. Jackie instantly just jumped onto the ISO. Identified the main damage threat. Hygiene wasn't there to kind of help kite. And Rossi's gonna find a mithril shield from that chest. Holds on to it, not equipping it yet, but seems to see it as a useful item. Asking if anyone wants it first. Anyone wants the mithril shield. Either Io or Jackie, not bad on either one of them. Yeah, so anyway, back to the fight, right? Jackie just tremendous move there, just one-shotting the ISO, taking him out of the fight. I didn't even see where he went. I think he even tried to kite it out with his E, just not enough to get away from the Jackie. Once she was down, then the Hygiene became the top priority to get out of the fight. Lennox never gonna be the person you want to be taking out first. Very tanky character. Big plays there. Aya also kind of dropped very fast. They identified her as the main threat, but Rozzi, a lot of damage coming out onto the Hygiene, and they managed to win that fight very convincingly. So yeah, they're in forest now, just roaming around the map. Rozzi hands over the mithril shield to the Aya. So gonna be more useful for Aya in this case. Man, squads play is a different game. It's actually kind of lit. Like, the fight has convinced me. I know I watch a lot of solos, but I will be watching some more squads play. For characters like Rozzi. Who aren't played a lot commonly. There's actually, Zahir is a character who you don't see a lot on solos. But there's actually a lot of strong solo Zahir players, right? And they body their opponents in high elo. It's actually crazy. I will be covering those Zahir players very soon, for sure. Alright, now some heated oils being made off the corpse of Isol. Isol, the kind of character, very sad all the time. Just very melancholy about life. Rozzi gonna be leaving the mithril that she found in that chicken. Just so opponents don't find it, use it against them. She's gonna be activating the console and then probably hyperlooping back to the team. Not hyperlooping back to the team, opting to walk. I think walking behind them is a safer option because they have kind of scouted the area. Not a lot of bad things can happen. But Rozzi really stalling behind here. This is very risky play, I must say. If Rozzi gets caught alone here, then she can really just cost the team their victory. So interesting choice by them. I guess Rossi's trying to get some solo XP. The Jackie's already level 16. Maybe that's the reasoning behind it. But yeah, them being split up like this, I am not a huge fan of it at all. There's 8 players left, meaning that there is There's a lot of possible scenarios. There could be a team with 3 and then another team with 2. Rozzi kind of sticking around here, puts the Crimson Bracelet in the box, and they seem to want to be parting to Forest. So they could be a team with another team with 3 and then one team with 2. Or there could be some solos running around and one team with 2. There's a lot of different scenarios, but not a lot of players left. Maybe that's why they feel safe. There won't be more than another 4 team left. Only one 4 team left on the map. So maybe that's why they're not too scared to roam like that. They assessed that, you know, there's not a lot of people. There's a Magnus. The Aya, they're going super aggressive onto this. Hygen and Magnus trying to kite back with their Qs. Hygen there with the E threatening to go in. They kind of respect that and they back off. Now they parting aggressively to the console. They want vision in this area. Want to figure out what's going on, who's here, who's not. No one seems to be here. And they spot the Hygen on the map, so they are now questioning whether the Hygen and the Magnus can see them. Of course, there's vision here by this light post if they have already activated the console. So very large chance that they can see them. That's why Aya is kind of sitting down there. It's a little bit of BM. So the Magnus and the Hygen seem to be a team of 2 here. And they want to collapse. They definitely want to collapse here. Again, just eating those Qs from Magnus and Hygen. Very effective at slowing down a team. And now they're just going to be farming the boar. Guys, another thing about squads play, if your squad is not killing everything in sight, that is not another player or team, you guys are doing something wrong. For teams, you kind of want to assess your power. For everything else on the map, you want to be slaughtering it. You want to be getting a lot of XP in. Okay, gonna be making some fried chicken. And now Jackie parting back into Uptown. Jackie Town, as I call it. Early game Uptown and Doc, you just bump into the most Jackies. I think a lot of pods and builds, people actually avoid putting them there. VF blood found in that chest, that's big. Surely someone can use that for an item. Oh, VF blood is a great find. Even Rossi can use it. If she can get some killer heals going, she can make red shoes. Big, big, big. So for killer heals, it's scrap metal. You're going to be needing some glass pieces as well, and then slippers. So back to Uptown. Not a lot of action. They're scouting for the last 4 team. There's 1 4 team and 1 person just rolling around by themselves. Or there's 2 teams of 2. That's another possible scenario. But I see a Magnus on the map. And a Hygen. Oh yes, it's that combo of the 2. It's the Magnus and Hygen. Alright, so someone did go down. Doesn't seem like this is going to be a difficult cleanup for them then. If the remaining team only has 2 players left. The remaining teams. Okay, there seems to be a team chilling there in the corner. So Magnus and Hygen just trapped and they have to walk this way. They're running out of time and massive damage off the explosives. Oh, they didn't even stand a chance. You can't even comment that fight. You can't commentate that fight. It was over as soon as it began. Just using the time zone pressure to bait out Hygen and Magnus there, knowing that they'd have to part that way. Brilliant play from them. They've got full control. Hygen trying to part around a very long route. Hygen will probably be going down. And there's 3 players left here. And it's a Hygen Hot and a Sylvia. They're going to try and fight Rozzi onto the Hygen, just messing her up. And Rozzi kills the Sylvia, going to be getting the kill there. Jackie cleaning up the hearts with Aya. They're going to get Aya back up. Aya going down there. Rozzi going to be chasing the last kill down, and this will be a win for their team. It's 3v1. Just respecting the Hygiene for getting the fear there. Jumps on with the E. Hygiene gets away with the E, but they're going to be able to chase her down. Aya taking the long route around. A lot of respect coming through. It seems like BM, but they're congratulating the Hygiene for the fears. And that's going to be the one game for this team of the Jackie, Rozzi, and Aya. Great gameplay. That's how you would play a Rozzi. Her combo is pretty simple, guys. You use your ability, use 2 autos, use an ability, 2 autos, use an ability, 2 autos. The second auto always happens by itself, so it's ability, auto, ability, auto, ability, auto. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you found that I provided you with value throughout the video. This is your boy, Loy Meets World. I hope you learned something. I'm out. Peace!